Halito, Chumachuka. Today I will be reading from the Encyclopedia of American Indian Wars, 19, oh, eight, oh, excuse that, 1492, excuse me, to 1890. So this is a find from a library. Actually, let me see where I got this one from. This was discarded. It's a discarded book. And I believe I got this at Copperfield's a bookstore. The original price was $65 for this book, but I purchased it for $26. Okay. Now, this book is exactly what the title stating. It is an encyclopedia of American Indian Wars from 1492 to 1890. Now, I enjoy this book because I can compare dates to when my ancestors were living and their birthdays and deaths. When the Europeans dropped anchor off the coast of North America, they ignited a series of conflicts with the native people, the American Indian, that spread westward from tribe to tribe and raged for 400 years. These Indian wars lasted 10 times longer than any other war in U.S. history and were twice as important in shaping the destiny and mythology of the nation. Yet popular history, the history that most of us know, either downplays the importance of the Indian Wars or romanticizes them as minor incidents in the Great Westward Movement. The Encyclopedia of American Indian Wars, 1492 1890, was compiled to correct this popular misunderstanding in a wide ranging panorama that begins with the arrival of Columbus, ends with the Wounded Knee Massacre, and stretches across the entire geographical area that now makes up the United States. This comprehensive volume clearly establishes the central importance of the Indian War in U.S. history. Its more than 450 entities paint a complete, objective, and detailed picture of the bloody conflicts that gave birth to the nation and the terrible cost. So, among the topics explored are major campaigns, battles, and treaties, significant sites, including forts and battle locations, military and political leaders, both Indian and white, Indian tribes, weapons and practices, Anglo European firearms, battle tactics, and military units' frontier characters. If you are looking for this book, I would recommend that you either Google, Amazon, or your local bookstores, or just worldwide search for different bookstores that may have this, not including just Amazon. I'm turning to page 178. On the bottom, praying towns and praying Indians. The concept of the praying town was the creation of a missionary named John Eliot, who founded the first praying town in 1651. By 1675, there were 14 located throughout the Massachusetts Bay, Plymouth, Connecticut colonies. The concept was an outgrowth of belief that Indians were heathens and needed to be converted to the truth faith. To become praying Indians, as it were, once this had been accomplished, it was thought new converts next needed to distance themselves from all tribal customs and ways. They were also to become thoroughly English in their style of life, adopting Christian names, manners, and modes of dress. American Indians, were supposedly induced to adopt Christianity by the lure of great spiritual rewards in the hereafter. The present was not overlooked. However, since praying Indians received special considerations in trade agreements with the colonists, thereby creating disunity among the tribes. In war situations, Indians, the American Indians who had been converted to Christianity, often fought on the side of the colonists. Sometimes, however, the new mantle of Christianity was not enough to protect them from ill treatment during wartime. That's going to conclude the reading for today, coming from the Encyclopedia of American Indian Wars, 1492, 1890. Wado, Chimachuka.